Torrential rains have hit the northern Adriatic once again. The Istrian town of Pula saw more than 20 liters of rain per square meter in just 3 hours, flooding streets, homes, and businesses. Further down the coast, Zadar was also hammered by as much as 50 liters of rain per square meter. Emergency services in both cities are working to minimize the damage. A wave of high water on the Drava River is making its way through the Osijek-Baranja County. Work to reinforce makeshift flood banks continue in Osijek, which will see waters peak on Sunday. However, levels are not expected to reach last year's record of over 5 meters. Economy Minister Ivan Vrdoljak today commented on rumors that INA was preparing to shut down the Sisak refinery, saying that government would protect Croatia's energy interests. Tomislav Karamarko of the HDZ today said that shutting down the refinery would be a devastating hit to the Croatian economy and called on government to find a solution as quickly as possible. The government and INA's majority owner, Hungarian oil group MOL, are currently in arbitration procedures concerning management rights in the INA oil and gas company. Following Croatia's offer to take in Ukrainian wounded at the recent NATO summit in Wales, Croatian Foreign Minister Vesna Pusic told Croatian television yesterday that the wounded would arrive in Zagreb from Kiev. Meanwhile, a third round of negotiations between the pro-Western government in Kiev and pro-Russian leaders has ended with a memorandum on a peace plan for Ukraine. The 9-point deal includes setting up a 30-kilometer buffer zone, a ban on military aircraft flying over eastern Ukraine, and the withdrawal of foreign mercenaries from both sides. At a panel discussion on the upcoming presidential elections held as part of the Weekend Media Festival, participants agreed that the poll was too close to call. All agreed that the key for President Ivo Josipovic was to distance himself from Prime Minister and SDP leader Zoran Milanovic, while Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic needs to secure true support from her own party, the HDZ, and the Catholic Church in Croatia. Zadar opened the 9th round of play in the Domestic Football League last night with a 1-0 win over Lokomotiva in Zagreb. Later today, Istra hosts Zagreb, while Split hosts crosstown rivals Hajduk. The round will end tomorrow with Slaven Koprivnica squaring off against Osijek and Rijeka hosting Dinamo. At the International 2014 Zadar basketball tournament, hosts Zadar were defeated last night by Turkish side Darüşşafaka 92-88 in overtime. Later today, Cedevita Zagreb plays another Turkish team, Galatasaray. Predominantly overcast for the remainder of the day with intermittent rain and thunderstorms, especially on the coast. There will be a moderate to strong southeasterly on the Adriatic, reaching gale force gusts in places. On the northern coast, winds will turn to a southwesterly and westerly. Highs will be between 20 to 26 degrees Celsius, slightly cooler in Lika and Gorski Kotar. The 3-day forecast for the interior calls for variable cloud cover with intermittent rain on Sunday and Monday, with cooler temperatures at the beginning of the week. More of the same on the coast, although less rain is expected. Winds will shift from a southeasterly to a northeasterly at the beginning of the week, bringing with it cooler temperatures.